A Georgia congressional race that Democrats tried to turn into a referendum on President Trump is still up for grabs this morning. The two top vote getters, Democrat John Ossoff and Republican Karen Handel, will have a runoff election in June. Ossoff won 48% of the vote after getting millions of dollars from Democrats around the country.
President Trump repeatedly tweeted against Ossoff yesterday. He ended by calling the outcome a big R win, with runoff in Georgia glad to be of help. The 11 Republican candidates combined got more votes than Ossoff did, but he told supporters they had shattered expectations. Nancy Cordes is following the special election in Georgia. Nancy, good morning.
Good morning. Democrats were hoping to use this race to show that they are pushing back successfully on Donald Trump, and they threw everything they had at it. Millions of dollars, armies of volunteers. And while they certainly got very close in this GOP district, they're going to have to settle for that runoff in June.
Y'all ready to flip the sixth?
Standing in front of an energetic room of Democrats, John Ossoff delivered what sounded like a victory speech.
There is no doubt that this is already a victory for the ages.
But the 30-year-old documentary filmmaker and former congressional aide failed to flip the sixth Tuesday night. He'll have another shot in June.
We reject fear and scapegoating and division. That we choose to love one another and to make things happen and to win.
Georgia's 6th district, located in the suburbs north of Atlanta, is a GOP stronghold. The seat has been in Republican hands since 1979, held first by Newt Gingrich for 20 years, and then by Secretary of Health and Human Services Tom Price for the last 11.
There he is.
Karen Handel is hoping to keep it that way. The former Georgia Secretary of State escaped a crowded Republican field and finished second to Ossoff, securing her spot in the runoff. President Trump weighed in on the race on Twitter and in robocalls.
If you don't vote tomorrow, Ossoff will raise your taxes, destroy your health care, and flood our country with illegal immigrants.
But last night, when she was asked about getting more help from the president, Handel hesitated.
He's a Republican president, so of course he has a vested interest in making sure that a Republican holds the seat.
You want him to campaign for you?
Well, again, I'm going to figure all that out tomorrow. The votes haven't...
Both sides are declaring victory this morning. Democrats say they nearly nabbed what should be a safe GOP seat, while Republicans point out that they held off Ossoff despite his $8 million war chest, forcing him into a runoff now where he won't have the benefit, Gayle, of 11 Republican candidates all splitting the Republican vote.
All right. To be continued for sure. Thank you, Nancy.